There are few categories more ferociously competitive than quick-serve restaurants, otherwise known as QSR. It's an environment characterized by overcapacity, heavy discounting, and competitors with huge advertising budgets. It's a tough place to play. And within that category, Texas Dairy Queen stands as the quintessential challenger brand. McDonald's alone outspends DQ 12-1 on marketing and advertising. When DQ hired Loomis, the brand was mired in serious decline. They had just closed 400 underperforming stores in Texas, leaving 600 restaurants to retrench and rebuild the brand. At the time, Texas DQ sales were trailing the rest of the Dairy Queen system, as well as the quick-serve segment in general. Even the best operators were struggling. Our task was to help re-energize the brand and rally declining sales. As we set out to change their fortunes, we knew we had a couple of weapons in our arsenal. First, Texas DQ operates like an independent brand and even has its own food system. They share the treat platform with the national brand, but they are free to innovate when it comes to their food menu. That was a big deal. Not only could we manipulate our messaging to suit Texas consumers, we could also create new menu items as well. Early research surfaced some crucial insights, but none was bigger than this. Most native Texans believed Dairy Queen was started in Texas. It was actually founded in Illinois, but most believed it was a Texas brand. Even more, 78% of native Texans believe DQs can only be found in Texas. In essence, DQ enjoys favorite son status in the Lone Star State. Many national brands attempt to leverage the affinity Texans have for their state by manufacturing a connection, but DQ comes by it authentically. It was that insight that became the foundation for our creative strategy and our singular focus. Make an emotional connection with consumers and sales will follow. The Texas Dairy Queen campaign appeals to proud Texans, young and old, native and otherwise, with familiar music and iconic imagery. It's their connection to the time, places, and spaces they love.
You know what I like about Texas? There ain't no place that I'd rather be. We've got the Friday night touchdowns, main streets and downtowns and little league pitching mounds. We've got pretty girls who make you stop and stare. We've got a Lone Star feel in the air. We've got a much nicer pace. Family has its place and you can still find a wide open space. DQ, that's what I like about Texas. Everything tastes good to me. It's the first dip corn I got to eat on my own. It's a dilly bar sitting under a tree. Dairy Queen's what I like about Texas. From the blizzard to the dude, man, I know. From the cities out to the ranches, there's a DQ wherever I go. From the trees to the eats, it's where we all meet. DQ, that's what I like about Texas.
Beautiful, iconic images to be sure. But selling fast food takes more than poetry and pictures. As we started connecting with consumers across the state, we realized they not only held a special place for DQ, but for our quarter-pound hamburger as well. The Hunger Buster was their burger and represented a huge portion of DQ's sales, even though they hadn't really promoted it. As a de facto marketing arm for the Texas DQ brand, Loomis went to work helping develop a focused burger strategy, including the development of specialty Hunger Busters like the Barbecue Ranch, the Pepper Pepper, the Fritos Chili Cheese Crunch, and the Jalitos Ranch Hunger Buster. We created monthly promotions featuring burgers, other treats and eats, and we used discounted price promotions only sparingly to preserve margin. It was a strategy that worked extremely well and still does to this day. For each promotion, we run all major media, but the cornerstone of the campaign is television, the undisputed king when it comes to driving fast food consumption. Loomis buys 438 broadcast outlets across 21 Texas DMAs to support 12 monthly promotions each year. Each promotion focuses on the extraordinary quality of the food, treats, and drinks, and again, on the affinity Texans hold for the DQ brand.
Best thing about DQ Hunger Busters? There's one for everybody. There's the Jalitos Ranch Hunger Buster for those cool yet spicy folks, the flame-kicking Hunger Buster for all the sizzling personalities, and for those who like a little crunch, DQ's Fritos Chili Cheese Crunch Hunger Buster. Add one of DQ's mini blizzard treats and you've got yourself the perfect meal.
For the best tasting treats, eats, and drinks in Texas, DQ just tastes better.
DQ, that's what I like about Texas.
Where have you been? Sneaking around with that spicy little number?
No spicy number.
Every day I call your office at lunch and you're never there. You don't even come home for dinner anymore.
Pookie.
You're pathetic. And you're weak. And if you go out for a DQ Jalitos Ranch Hunger Buster without me one more time, we're done.
DQ's Jalitos Ranch Hunger Buster, made with pepper jack cheese, jalapeno ranch, and crispy fried pepper strips. Once again, DQ just tastes better.
Please, por favor.
As with each of our clients, the most important metric is the campaign's impact on sales. So, how much were we able to help Texas DQ? Since Loomis began working with Texas Dairy Queen, top-line sales and average unit volume have nearly doubled on a true comp sales basis. This is no one-year success story. We've helped this brand achieve exceptional growth for more than a decade. Under Loomis's marketing leadership, Texas DQ has significantly outpaced the rest of the QSR category in year-over-year comp sales growth and has gone from lagging the national DQ system to leading it. When Loomis was awarded the account, Texas DQ had just 5 $1 million stores. Today, there are more than 60, plus a number of $2 million stores. Our campaign has helped Texas DQ become a firmly entrenched part of the social fabric in communities across the Lone Star State. And why not? Dairy Queen reminds people of home and family and good times with good friends. In Texas, we've helped DQ win by challenging the impersonal, transactional nature of the category giants, the competitors more concerned with order volume than connecting with their customers. It's a time-tested and battle-hardened challenger brand strategy that has helped Dairy Queen take a huge bite out of their competition in Texas.